On May 10, 2026, Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a shocking appeal to the nation. He asked Indians to completely stop buying physical gold and avoid all foreign travel for a year. But why? The answer lies in the escalating West Asia crisis and geopolitical turmoil. Following the collapse of peace talks, global crude oil prices surged past $105 a barrel. India is highly vulnerable to this because it imports more than 88% of its petroleum needs. Paying for high-priced oil drains India's foreign exchange, or Forex, reserves rapidly. This massive drain puts immense pressure on the Indian trade deficit, weakening the rupee. To keep your local petrol prices stable, state-run oil companies are absorbing massive financial losses. This is why the PM framed his advisory not just as a choice, but as a collective national crisis response. He introduced a 7-point austerity drive to save our dollars and protect macroeconomic stability. First, let's look at gold. Indians have a deep-rooted cultural and financial affinity for the yellow metal. But here is the catch. India does not mine its own gold. Over 90% of it is imported from abroad. In the 2025-26 financial year, India's gold import bill skyrocketed to an all-time high of nearly $72 billion. When you buy physical gold, Indian merchants must pay international suppliers in US dollars. By asking citizens to stop buying gold for festivals and weddings for 1 year, billions of dollars remain inside India. Furthermore, global factors are keeping gold prices volatile as central banks shift away from the US dollar. Rising global debt makes gold a safe haven worldwide, driving up its cost for importing countries like India. The Prime Minister's appeal specifically targets luxury and discretionary physical gold purchases. While physical gold drains Forex, alternative paper assets like sovereign gold bonds or ETFs don't require immediate physical imports. Experts suggest consumers exchange old gold rather than purchasing newly imported bullion. Every gram of gold not bought is $1 saved to buy essential fuel and protect national security. Curbing our golden appetite for just 12 months creates a strong economic buffer against external market shocks. The second major target of the advisory is non-essential international travel. The Indian middle class is traveling abroad like never before, with over 3.2 crore international trips recorded. This massive wave of vacations and overseas destination weddings accounts for hundreds of thousands of crores in outward remittances. When you spend money abroad on hotels, flights, and shopping, India's dollar reserves must back those transactions. PM Modi urged citizens to postpone foreign travel for at least a year and explore incredible domestic destinations instead. By redirecting travel budgets locally, the money stays within the Indian economy, supporting local tourism workers. While the travel industry remains wary of sudden drops in bookings, a domestic pivot could balance the scales. The PM specifically called out the trend of overseas destination weddings, asking families to choose Indian venues. Retaining travel capital domestically acts as an instant hedge against global inflation. It is a temporary sacrifice where exploring your own country directly saves India's financial sovereignty. The advisory doesn't stop at gold and travel. Modi also pushed to revive work-from-home practices. Using public transport, metros, and carpooling minimizes the daily consumption of imported fuel. Transitioning rapidly to electric vehicles helps permanently cut our long-term dependence on petroleum imports. The government is also moving massive logistics cargo from diesel-heavy trucks onto efficient electric railways. Will 1.4 billion people make this temporary sacrifice for long-term economic stability? Let us know your thoughts below.